Well, one thing is for sure, you can't go back, but you can erase a lot of things. If you use your powers, your mind, your thoughts. Sure, sure, I ran around and whoever was here, I fed off it, did a show. We used people that were coming here. We didn't use them. We just used them. There's a big difference. Words. That's also what it's boiling down to again. It's like words, tone. What are you thinking? On the opener, we didn't have our water, and it's just it's just a precaution. Just You just have to. I believe in that. If you're gonna talk, he was singing. You know, we have this guy Vic, this comedian. He was drinking so much water yesterday. Let's do our water. He's an Italian guy, and he does crazy videos, and I did crazy videos for a while, and it was a lot of a lot of personal crap. And it gets old after a while. People don't want to hear about stuff. They don't want to hear about what problems you may have, what problems that you caused. You have to take responsibility, and you hope that people will, be on board. There's Lily, and and it's a helping thing, as I said in the opener. And also, I ended it like, think about it. Think about it. I did this for a while. There's one thing that rings true. It's like a lot of people unhappy with leaders. Like certainly, they want a particular leader because they're told that one side is corrupt, and they want to take your civil liberties away and all your rights and all that kind of stuff. We talk about doves and hawks. To be honest with you, I was listening to somebody about that, like about this one black cat is chasing his tail around. It is like so fun. It was a shadow, some kind of shadow. He's going around and around and around. And I don't know if I have some kind of influence on him with his voice. Let's turn over to Twinkles here for a minute because I do like watching cats, as you know, and now he's at my door. Like, yes, so we did a lot of stupid things. I like a little bit of that water. Whatever you do, I like to do. I just want to feel it, man, the cleansing. I remember when you did one video we were listening on the radio about how water, man, it's just this thing, it relieves everything, like stress and all this kind of stuff. It just, do it again, watch. I'm gonna drink this water and just like feel it. Water, like, you sit in it. Look, the cat. Speaking of which, the water tank went yesterday, and I'll take over. Yes, I tried to call my instructor, left messages. He said it's an emergency, and you don't know where he is. I don't know. I just had to put the YouTube videos on, and I don't know. I just pulled something out, and it was just like water flying all over the place. And then I had to try to screw. I was like soaking wet. It was pretty cool. It's like being on vacation. And I screwed it back on a little bit there. Anyway, personal. Do you really? Things happen. We were monitoring. Ow. We were looking at assessing, keeping an eye, just like people in Hawaii do, in the boots and everything. They keep an eye on things. Or that South Park episode where they're just monitoring the situation, monitoring. I don't know why I can't get that word. You know, and this whole thing with the Doves and the Hawks. You know, I mean, I was listening to this rate. I mean, this guy he's he's fair. You know, he's critical when the time is to be critical, and he's congratulatory when the time is to be congratulatory. And he says like the whole communication department, or what he did there, he must be getting bad advice or anything, something like that. And he shouldn't have said that, But if you listen to my opener, I said I would have rather have Hillary. I really, really would have. I think, I just think a better outcome would have happened, because right now, eventually it is going to go back, to whatever, because there's a lot of people that are just disappointed, that they're angry. They think something is being taken away from them. And they come on and they talk about pay raises and this and saying, well, Americans didn't really get a bump or stuff like that. It's like all this. It's like on and on, the same old song and dance. But he was talking about like all the wars that have started here in America. If you listen to him, I'm not even going to tell you who his name is. But those of you who know me, who have listened to the show, probably heard me mention his name. It's not Rush. It's not Levine. But the way he's in his opener yesterday, like the way he said it. I had to think about this. With the president here coming back from a summit, and now has to change his words and all that kind of stuff. It's almost like he's under pressure. The pressure from this investigation. It's like more and more. He's trying to do his best. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say, that they find something or whatever. I wouldn't rule it out. How's that sound? I wouldn't rule it out. On the other hand, I would rule it out, but I wouldn't rule it out. Just like I said, I would rather have Hillary. But then on the opener, or up until this point, I don't think I said, I would also be the way a lot of people are about Trump. But I would adjust to it, just like I adjusted with Obama. But at no point, did I make it a personal thing. I just was listening, and at the time, it seemed like everybody was like, well, everything is unfair. Protest, or going back, you can agree on that. The whole thing is we have to figure out. I said slowly generating. We're seeing where all the money is, where it is. With people, I couldn't believe Pat Metheny is worth $240 million. I'm thinking someone added me to this group. I'm thinking, because he plays jazz guitar a little bit. I heard of him. The name is very familiar. I thought he grew up around here. Apparently it's Illinois. But he's a big businessman, he marketed all his products and all this kind of stuff. And, like the same thing with the guy there from Amazon. I know. There are a lot of people. You see the pictures of all the people that have so much money. They control all this wealth. Billions and billions. Like billions of dollars. Just people. And then, like people in this country are hurting. What about the reports that they said before the election? When Bernie and Pelosi and Feinstein and Schumer and everybody, Ryan, McConnell, everyone on all sides. MSNBC, CNN, BBC, DVD, LCU, JVC, names. I mean, everyone was saying, like, average American going paycheck to paycheck. Is it going to be true after Trump? Then the next one are going to come in. Is it still going to be like this? Is it woulda, coulda, shoulda? I wouldn't. I mean, I'm saying all this pressure this man has to deal with, and he's frustrated. I mean, I'm just going by the leaders, and going by investigations. All these investigation after investigation. One side investigating Trump and everything, the Russia, this, that. And then all this other stuff. You got the hell's this guy's name? Page and Strzok, and all kinds of people, and Comey. I mean, when you listen to them, you're just like, what? What? I mean, it's up to you. It's player's choice. I mean, is there bias? Could there be bias? Or couldn't there be bias? I mean, with a divided kind of country that we're in, I think there is a lot of that. I think the time is to not. The time is to, leave it.